Namaste and welcome to another Yoga with Lisa SXM. Thank you, Ellis, for being right on time at the top of the hour. And Annie, thank you so much for being with us today. Let's start off today with a little quiet moment together. And you can put your legs in the cross-legged, easy position on your yoga mat if you like. Take a moment to make sure your back is beautifully straight and shoulders back and down, away from your ears, relaxing. Thank you, Annie. Good morning to you. And just relax your shoulders. Turn your hands palm up to represent that you are receptive and open and receiving. If you want, you can touch your fingertip and thumb together in a sacred circle. And just allow the barely touching sensation to occur. Or you can press tight and hard with those fingertips and connect with your effort and your intention in that way. I prefer personally to just barely touch and feel that tiny little sensation of touching. And closing the eyes, I allow my breath to come deep into the belly and out easy through the lips or the nose or both. With each exhalation, just slowly begin to drop your head down in front of your chest, allowing the neck to totally relax. You can relax your belly as well to let the neck completely let go. And just let the head hang. And just notice how that feels in the back of the neck. If you really let your head hang, you may feel the stretch in the muscles all the way down to the mid-back, past your shoulder blades and down towards your waist. Can you do that? Relax your belly, relax your neck, let your head drop forward. Keep the back more or less straight and just feel the sensation through the muscles of the neck and back. Moving the chin along the collarbone left and right, breathing in and out. You can go so slowly here that you feel every sensation, every strand of muscle and sinew in the back of the neck reaching down to the shoulders and shoulder blades, reaching up into the skull. Feel that connection. Breathe energy and air deep into the body as you inhale and exhale. Move your chin left and right along your collarbone. Don't put too much effort into this. This is just easy movement and breath. Beautiful. Lift the face. Oh, look, I got lots of messages. Thank you, Jane and Audrey, for joining us. Wonderful. All right. Take those hands onto those knees and make a nice firm grip. Do a little camel ride. Arch and sway the back, looking down, looking up, breathing in. Exhaling as you round your back and drop your head. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. And you can move a lot through the spine, almost like an undulation or an S wave, coming back and forth through the spine. Happy Thursday. Beautiful. Come back to center and let's just do a little over the shoulder, looking left and right. Gentle twist, easy going, just getting started, breathing as you move, moving as you breathe. And put a smile on your face. Be glad that you're doing your yoga. Be proud of yourself for being here, joining your tribe, and offering me the chance to be a leader. It's a wonderful thing for me to have that opportunity. So thank you. Blessings. I see Kathy has joined us too. Thank you, Kathy. Let's stretch those legs out and give them a jiggle. Take a moment to just straighten out the legs, jiggle. You can flip-flop your feet in and out, left and right. And allow the hands to go back behind the hips and just sort of lean on your arms. You can just lump your shoulders a little bit at this point. We're going to take that right knee and put it on, bend it up and put it on the foot on the floor. Open it and close it and let it go wide and all the way the other side. Maybe come up on your toes as your leg crosses over so you can really take that knee the full range of motion. Like you're drawing an arc across your body. Go over and across. Breathe. Loosening the hips. Beautiful. Stretch that leg out. Jiggle them again. Sort yourself out, and then we'll bend the other leg, put the foot on the floor, and crisscross and open. Cross it over and open. Like I said, you may want to go up on your toe a little bit so your knee can move the full range. All the way over, all the way open. Keep breathing. Awesome. Let's stretch that leg out again. And we're going to just take a moment to pull the flesh away from the sitting bones and flex the ankles, open up the back of the knees, take the hands from the top of the thighs towards the ankles, towards the toes, and then come up and take a good breath in. Exhale, reach for your ankles or your heels or your toes. Bring the face a little bit close to the knees. Exhale it all out and then come up for another breath. Breathe and bend over. Come on up and breathe in. 3 more times. Slow it down. Stay down for just a moment as you come to reach for your heels or your ankles. Woo. Staying down. And then slide on up. Coming back to cross-legged. I'm going to turn a little bit to the side so you can kind of get the action here of what I'm doing. Let's put our hands on the floor in front of your feet or in front of your knees and walk them forward. Walk them forward. Bring your elbows down. Maybe rest your head in your hand. Or bring your hands to the floor. Elbows a little wider and drop the head. Reach those hands out way in front. Long stretch, forward reach. Drop the head again. And then push against the floor and walk yourself back up. Nice. How we doing? All right. Let's do a seated spinal twist to start off our intense work today, which is not that intense because I keep everything super gentle. But just as a reminder, in case you're new to tuning into Yoga with Lisa SXM, this is just me, myself, speaking to all of you out there. I cannot know your particular issues in your tissues. So please, listen to your own wisdom. Don't push past any limits. Don't be jerky or fast in your movements. Be very much led by your breath. Take it easy. Listen to your inner wisdom. It's better to breathe a lot and move a little than to overdo and lose track of where you are and what you're trying to accomplish. Basically, this is a class for people who are out of shape or a little on the older side and they just want to take it gentle and slow and don't want to rush into a big intimidating yoga class or exercise class. So, having said that, let us try the seated spinal twist, which means we're going to take that right leg up again, put that foot on the floor, cross it over the knee, reach forward with your left arm. I've got my right leg bent up. Reach forward with your left arm and wrap the elbow around the knee, or you can just grab the knee in your hand. Then take your other hand, your right hand, and reach it forward. Look at your fingertips and take them to the right. Take them all the way behind as far as you can go, and then drop it down to the floor just behind your hip. And look over your right shoulder. The teaching points that I would suggest, but it's up to you, is to flex this long leg's ankle so the toes point up. Hug the knee into your chest a little bit, and then looking over, just allow yourself to breathe deep to your deepest part of your belly and let your mind wander. 4 to 10 breaths here. I'll probably go about 5 for myself. So let's look over the shoulder and just let the mind wander, breathe deep. You can breathe in and lift the hand behind you all the way up to shoulder level. And as you exhale, let it wander forward. Wash your fingertips. Let it come forward. When it's all the way forward, reach both hands forward. Uncross your legs and pull the beach ball, an imaginary beach ball, over your head. Bring it to your heart. Push it out over your toes and lift it up. Breathe in. Exhale, reach out. Reach up, breathe in. Push it out. Lift it up, breathe in. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. 3 more times. And this time we'll stay down for just a moment. You can grab onto your toes or your heels or your shins or your ankles. Reaching forward with the top of your head, trying to reach beyond your toes. So the back is long, elongated. The spine is exaggerated and extended. And as you slowly straighten up, relax your arms and shoulders. Drag the hands up the thighs, sitting tall. Reach up with the top of the head and just breathe deep. Awesome. Let's try twisting around the other way. See, get spinal twist. We're going to bend the left leg and cross it over the right knee. Reach the right arm out. Wrap the arm around the knee or grab the knee in your hand. Reach the left hand forward. Looking at your fingertips, take it to the left, all the way behind you, and then drop it down to the ground behind your hip. Looking over your shoulder, you may choose to flex that ankle on your long leg. Hug that knee into your chest with a strong arm, and gaze backwards, breathing deep. When you're ready, raise that back hand up, breathe in. Exhale, bring it forward, reach both hands forward, uncross your legs. Take that beach ball above your head, and we're going to bring it over the toes, into the heart and up, breathe in. Exhale, reach out over your toes, bring it in and up. 5 more times, down, heart, up, reach. Inhale, up, exhale, bring it in and up. 2 more times. And staying down, we're going to reach for the toes, ankles, heels, shins, something down there. Reach. And then slowly drag your hands up your legs, bring the body upright, and we're going to bend both knees now. And put the hands behind you, behind the hips on the floor. Put those feet strong on the floor. Turn your fingers so they point towards your heels. And lift the hips up in a reverse table. You may need to rearrange exactly where you want to put your feet and try coming up a few times before you get it right. Once you get it right, drop your head back, look up at the ceiling, push your hands and your heel of your hands into the floor to elevate your shoulders up and your chest up. Breathe deep, hold and breathe. Reverse table. When you come out of this, I want you to try and get those hips to go back by your hands. And the feet don't change position. And then we forward fold, reach forward. Coming up, let's try that one more time. Don't change where your feet are located. Get those hands next to the hips. Bring the hips off the floor and come up into table. Drop your head back, look up at the ceiling, hold and breathe. Awesome. Drop the hips back by your hands, scoot them back, and reaching forward. Reach for your toes, reach for the space beyond your feet. Nice. All right, let's slide down onto our backs and bring those feet close to the hips, knees bent, pointing up. And arms can go wherever feels comfortable right now. We're just going to relax for a minute. Notice the weight of our body being carried into the floor. Maybe walk your feet out wider than your hips so your knees can lean in against each other, and really relax your hips, your lower back. Your shoulders, relax your neck and mind, relax your jaw. Blink your eyes a few times and then just let them unfocus and stare wherever they want to. Nice. All right, bring those knees up. Walk the feet back so you're in alignment. The feet are in alignment with the hips. Bring the hands all the way over. Find the floor next to your hips, fingers pointing towards your heels. And let's tilt the pelvis and push the lower back down into the floor. It's a very subtle move, but a lot is going on. Suck your belly in, suck your waist in, tighten up the hips and the thighs. Keep all of that compression and pushing energy below the belly button. Let your chest and your shoulders and your neck be totally relaxed. Your heart is not feeling any compression. Your breathing is easy and light. And you're just squeezing your lower belly in, pushing your lower back down into the floor. Keep breathing and relax in your upper body. Squeeze in your lower body. Keep breathing, keep pushing hard down into the floor with that lower back. Squeeze that belly in, squeeze the waist in, squeeze the buttocks, squeeze the kegel. Keep breathing, relax your shoulders. It's a lot, I know, and it doesn't look like you're hardly doing anything, does it? All right, let's relax, relax. Let both knees drop to the left. You can open your arms out a little bit. Relax your waist, your hips, your lower back. Take a minute to ask that lower section of your spine, are you relaxed? I'll bet you're holding a little tension there. Try and make it all go soft. And when you're ready, knees up and over to the other side. Continue to relax through the waist, tailbone area, hips, legs, everything soft. Letting gravity just pull you down without any resistance in your skeletal frame. Knees up. Let's do it again. Bring the hands along the hips, fingers pointing towards the heels. Tilt the pelvis. Push the lower back down into the floor. Squeeze the belly in. Keep breathing. Relax your shoulders. Lower back. Pushing down hard into the floor. Squeeze the kegel, squeeze the hips, squeeze the thighs. Keep the shoulders relaxed if you can. Try and make the chest easy and light. Continuously breathing in and out. Pushing down with the lower back. All right, release, relax, let the knees go wide, bring your soles of the feet together, and again, you can bring your arms up to any position that's comfortable to you right now. I love surrender in this pose. If your knees are feeling like the pulling of them down to the ground is too stressful for your inner thigh, you can put a pillow or two underneath those knees. That's always an option. I hope you have a couple of pillows handy at all times when you're doing your yoga. And another thing to have handy is a belt or a piece of fabric that you can use when you need a little flexibility in the shoulders. Sometimes that comes handy. Okay, we're going to bring those knees up and move the pillows away for now. All right, let's do a nice, strong bridge. Bring the hands alongside the body, fingers point towards the heels, and pick the hips up. Lift the belly up. Lift the hips up. If you want, you can walk your shoulders together under your upper back and clasp your hands together under your tailbone, which gives you a little elevation because now you're up on your arms instead of your shoulders and the back. So then you can maybe arch that back, that bridge up even higher. Maybe your chest is rising up to meet your chin, making a little lock at the throat chakra, which is awesome. Squeeze the belly in, lift the hips up, and let's do some strong breathing here in through the nose, blowing out through the lips. Three more big breaths. Release your arms, reach your hands straight up from your shoulders, roll the back down onto the floor, and then stretch the arms overhead. Reach the butt legs out and relax everything for a moment of just chakra, savasana, balance. Beautiful. Let's reach those legs up into the air. Reach your arms up into the air. Circle your ankles, circle your wrists as you like. Around and around. Take your time. Be easy with it. Have fun. Change direction whenever you feel like it. Yes. Flex the ankles and wrists. Point the toes and hands. Flex and point. When you flex your hands, they come all the way over, and they're not pointing at the ceiling. They're pointing towards your knees, possibly. Fingertips pointing towards your knees. And we flex and point and breathe. Let's hold a strong flex. Imagine you've got something super heavy on your hands and feet. And we're going to bend it down, lower it down. The knees go wide and towards the floor near your armpits. I'm not asking you to do this. I'm asking you to do this. All right, so here we go, down and push it up. It's heavy, push it up and let it come down. We're going to do that 10 more times. Up we go, 10, bring it down. Push it up, 9, and bring it down. And push it up, that's 8. It's very heavy. I want you to visualize how heavy it is. It's difficult, but visualize that powerful resistance and strength in the muscles. Pushing it up, I believe we're on 6 now, I hope so. Bring it down, push it up, that's 5. Bring it down, push it up, that's 4. Bring it on down and push it up. It's heavy, it's heavy, it's heavy, that's 3. Bring it down, push it up, push it up, push it up, and that's 2. Last one, bring it down, push it up. Point your toes and fingers, and let your arms and legs wander aimlessly around. From the hips, from the shoulders, loose and free. Bring them all together, cluster them together in a little gathering where your fingertips are touching your shins. Inhale big and open wide like a flower blooming. Don't bring your arms and legs all the way down to the floor or even close to the floor because that's a little bit too much for a lot of us to do that. We just want to open and close with our breath. Breathe in and open. Breathe out and close. 5 times, nice and slow. Breathe in, open. Exhale, close. Open. Like a flower blooming in the morning. Close like a flower closing up at night. Next day, open again. And close. And last time, open and close. Bend the knees, bring the hands and arms down and the legs and feet down. Take a minute for yourself here, just relax. All right, bring that left foot to the floor near your hip. Knee comes up, and the other leg is going to cross. The ankle goes to the knee, and just take a minute to push your right knee away from your chest. So it's pushing way away from the belly, from the chest. Keep breathing. We're going to try and keep the knee way out there like that. Don't let it come in like this. Keep it out like that. All right? And we're going to reach through and around that left leg. So reach through the triangle and around the outside of the left leg. Interlock your fingers behind your knee. Or just grab a hold of your leg there and gently pull and release. Keep that knee out to the side. Bringing the whole arrangement of legs here closer to the chest and back away. Breathe in and out. And in. And out, and in, and out. Let's hold it in, keep breathing. And release. Bring the legs down to the floor, stretch the arms overhead. Take a rest. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Right foot to the floor near your right hip. Left ankle comes up to rest on the right knee. Push the knee away. Take a minute to just breathe as you push this leg away from your belly, from your chest. Push it away. Keep breathing. All right, let's reach through and around that right leg. Interlock your fingers or just grab a hold of the leg and we pull it into the chest and let it return to vertical or out there away from the chest. Breathing in and out. Take your time, stretching the left hip and the right hamstring at the same time. Keep breathing. Let's hold it in. Strong arms, hold it in. And release. Stretch the arms overhead, legs out flat on the ground. Just relax. All right, back to the right side. Bring that knee in. Interlock your fingers on the top of the knee where the kneecap is and just pull it into the chest. Hold and breathe. Stretch the leg straight up. And if you want, you can pull the leg a little bit closer to the face and then let it go back to vertical. Remember what I said about being gentle. Don't overstretch this hamstring and hip system. You want to be gentle with yourself. Just go little, maybe 1 inch at a time if you're new to this, or if you're feeling particularly stiff and inflexible. Even 1 inch is an amazing accomplishment. So work with your flexibility, your range of motion, and don't judge yourself. Don't critique, don't criticize. Accept the movement that you are offered by the universe and by your body today with gratitude and love. Listen to the body with love. Let's hold the leg at or near your edge, your therapeutic edge, right there. Just hold it and try to relax the whole back of the leg towards the hip for a 30-second static stretch, which I'm having trouble seeing my second hand, but it's already started, and I'm going to take off my glasses. That'll help. All right, if you feel the urge and the desire and you want to go deeper, you can pull the leg a little closer now, but just an inch or so closer. Stay in that new edge. Keep breathing. Keep trying to relax the back of the leg and hip. If you want to stay right where you were or bring your leg down, you're certainly welcome to do that. You, as I said before, should listen to your inner teacher, the source of your body wisdom, your knowledge of where you are and what you need to be doing. It's awesome. All right, release the leg, bend the knee, cross it over to the floor or close to the floor. Open the arms out from the shoulders like a capital letter T, and relax in your genuinely luxurious spinal twist. This is your reward for having come to yoga today. When you're ready, you can just roll onto your back, stretch your legs out, and let's bring that left knee up to the chest. Bring your hands to the knee and just hold it in for a moment, squeezing it in. Keep breathing. Stretch the leg up. If it's a little bit, don't worry about it, that's fine. Pulling the leg 1 inch or 2 closer to the face and back to vertical. Exhale, pull the leg a little bit closer to the face, and inhale, bring it away from the chest. Continue gently, and breathe a lot. Hold the leg at or near our therapeutic edge for 30 seconds. All right, if you want to go a little deeper, now's the time. Be gentle, don't overstretch. Keep breathing. And release. Bend the knee, cross it over, find the floor with the knee or the foot. Open the arms out from the shoulders. Make it your reclined spinal twist. Adjust your legs, your arms, your shoulders, your face, in order to fully relax 100% every part of your body, especially your hips, tailbone, lower back, mid-back, shoulders, and neck. Wonderful. Roll onto your back. Bring both the knees into your chest. Hands come to the knees. Squeeze it in. Release. Open the knees as wide as you feel comfortable. Big breath in. Big breath out. Bring the knees halfway back and rock left and right. Feel the massage across your lower back and hips. Keep it going. Breathe. And come back to the center. Bring your head off the mat and turn yourself into a tiny ball. Squeeze into a tiny little ball, small as you can. Release, relax. And then see if you can start a little rocking motion, rounding your back, rock from shoulders to hips. Rock about 10 times, creating a nice massage up and down the spine against the weight of your body, pushing down into the floor. And eventually we'll come back up to seated. Find yourself in seated position again. Sorry, I'm going to turn that down a little bit. All right. Are you comfortable? Take a moment to just check in with yourself. And we'll roll the shoulders up and back. Bring the shoulders way forward, way up, way back. Squeeze your shoulder blades, and way down, creating space between your ears and your shoulders. So an extreme shoulder shrug and roll back and down. Breathe. You can put your fingertips on your shoulders and work your elbows in a big circle if you want, or you can keep your hands resting on your knees and just do your shoulders. Or try both and see which you like best and stick with that one. Over the top, or under the, over the top and back, down and forward. Over the top, back, down and forward. One more time. And relax. Just your right shoulder now. We'll do a reverse. So come over the top to the front, down and back. Just one shoulder. Isolate that right shoulder. Keep breathing. We want to keep a lot of movement and flexibility in our shoulders. So take a minute to really love your shoulders and thank them for how they hold a lot of our stress as we go through our days. A lot of shoulder stress. This is a moment to give them some thanks, give them some relief, and let them know that you know what they do. All right, we're going to squeeze the shoulders forward and round the back and push the chin back. This is the turtle sticks his head into his shell. And now the shoulders go back and the chin comes forward. Turtle sticks his head out of the shell. Let's go back and forth and breathe. Between turtle sticks his head out and turtle sticks his head in. Remember, it's not just the head that's moving, it's the shoulders as well. In opposition, keeping flexibility in our upper body. I'll tell you a secret. There was about 3.5 years ago, I was unable to do this. This shoulder was in a position where it would lock right about here, and then I would have to turn the whole arm around and lift it up, or turn the whole arm around and lift it up. And now, because of yoga and because of these kinds of exercises, I pretty much have full range of motion in both shoulders, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm grateful to yoga, and I'm grateful to the body to allow me to find healing and kind of get rid of that achy pain and that restriction of your range of motion. So if you're feeling any kind of stress or stiffness in your arms and shoulders, it's possible that these kinds of exercises are going to benefit you like they did me. If you've really got some torn tissue in there, you may need to see a real physician, and you may even need some surgery. But a lot of times, just doing your breathing and your movement will allow the body to find a way to give you back your health and your comfort. All right, so we're just lifting one shoulder at a time here and letting the head sort of drop over. All right. Take a moment for yourself and just relax. Feel balance in the body, stillness, connection with your breath and your true self. And just allow yourself to sort of meditate and drift. Check in with yourself. Maybe you can even feel your heart beating. Maybe you can feel your blood moving through your body in pulses due to the heart's compression and the beating of the heart. Namaste. Thank you for that beautiful energy and stillness. I feel the peacefulness from each of you. I know that you're sending out waves of peace and love through your meditation to the universe, to the world, to the people, to the living creatures on the planet Earth. We need that love. We need that peace, and you know it's true. Take those hands into a prayer pose. Interlock your fingers. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. A nice strong squeeze and open. Take a breath. Squeeze and release a few more times, and then we're going to push through, round the back, drop the head. Lift it up overhead. Stretch your arms straight up. Breathe in. Drop the hands to the back of the head, and let's drop one elbow down, one elbow up. Don't go too far here. This can be a little bit difficult on the midriff area and the upper torso. Lift and breathe in. Exhale, drop over the other way. One elbow up, one elbow down. Take it easy. Don't overdo it. Breathe in and lift. Let's go over again. Inhale up and over. Inhale up and over. Two more times. Breathe. Be gentle. Awesome. Bring the hands straight up again. Breathe in. Exhale, round the back. Drop the head. Look down at your hips and push your hands way forward. Beautiful. Bring your hands into prayer pose again. And let's bring the hands behind the hips now. Interlock the hands back there. Squeeze your arms straight. If you feel like you can't get your arms straight, maybe try using a belt or a bandana or just a piece of cloth. And that allows you to get your arms straight. Once your arms are straight, we're going to look up and squeeze the shoulder blades right at the top of the shoulder blades, at the base of the neck. Look up and breathe deep and squeeze for all your worth right at the top of your shoulder blades. Nice. Keep squeezing. Squeeze harder. All right. Slide that squeeze down a little bit, down the shoulder blades, and level out your face so you're looking forward. Squeeze in the middle of your shoulder blades for all your worth. Arms are straight. Breath is deep. And then slowly squeeze, slide the squeeze down to the base of your shoulder blades and bow your head. Chin comes in towards the base of your neck. Keep breathing, keep squeezing at the base of your shoulder blades. Slide the squeeze up, lift the face, breathe in. Slide the squeeze down, bow your head, exhale. One more time, breathe in, lift. Exhale, round. Beautiful. And then bring your hands in front again. You can swing your arms around the body a few times, letting those arms and shoulders feel free again. Woo! All right, let's try eagle hands. Bring the elbows in front, crisscross the elbows, wrap your forearms. Bring your fingertips into the palm of your opposite hand and lift the elbows up in front of your chin or in front of your nose. Breathe deep, hold and breathe. Open wide, big breath in, arms travel back, chest travels forward, look up, breathe in. And let's do the eagle arms again. This time wrap them the other way, fingertips into the palm of the other hand this time. Lift your elbows up to eye level if you can. Hold right there and breathe. Nice. Unwind, reach the hands back, and it is time to get up on hands and knees for table pose. Not reverse table like we did before, the regular old hands and knees, puppy dog position. Take a minute to make sure your wrists are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips, fingers spread wide. Push your fingertips into the floor, push your wrists into the floor. Lift your chest up into an arch, tuck the tailbone under, drop your head, exhale. Cat pose. All right, come back to a flat table, lift the face, lift the tailbone, push away with your shoulders, lift your face and tailbone, let your back sway down. This is cow pose. Hold right here and breathe. Inhale big. Exhale, drop it down, drop your head, drop your tailbone, raise the middle of your back, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Back and forth about 10 times. Breathing as you move. Beautiful. Let's go a little side to side. Come back to a flat back. Look around your shoulder for your hip. Stick the hip out. If you don't see it, don't worry about it. Come around the other way. Look for the hip. Back and forth. Bend one elbow at a time. Lots of movement through the spine, shoulders, and hips. Breathe. And neck. We're going to get ready for our 60-second plank challenge. Remember, if you want to be in the low plank, that's perfectly all right. You can be down on your elbows and your toes, and the lower back, the rear end is dropped down into a plank position. That's the low plank. Or you can be in the high plank. If you want to just do a strong hold for 60 seconds, that's okay. If you want to try and do the special moves, I'm going to talk you through that. So we're going to do lift one heel, put it down. Lift the other heel, put it down. Then bring a knee forward by your elbow and put it back. Put the other leg out to the side, bring the knee forward and back. So let me show you what that looks like. Let me see if you are able to see me here. Yes, okay, bring one heel up and down. Bring one heel up and down. That's that. And then the Spider-Man plank is bring the knee out by the elbow and down. Knee out by the elbow and down. All right, so we're going to get ready. I'm watching the clock, getting that beautiful, strong position ready. Here we go. Time to plank. Everybody planking, everybody strong. If you're on your elbows for low plank, that's okay. If you're up in the high plank, press your fingertips into the floor. Press your heels back. That's 15 seconds right there, and we're going to now lift one heel up. Mostly the knee is not bending at all. You're lifting from your hip. Put it down, other heel goes up. Strong through the body. Good, keep breathing. Heel down, toes down, strong plank. Hold it strong. All right, let's bring the knee to the right elbow. Right knee to right elbow. And back, left and straight. Right and back, left and straight. One more time. Left and back, right and straight. You're strong, you're powerful, you're incredible. You've got 5 more seconds to stay in your strong plank. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Come on down. And push your heels, hips back to your heels. Walk your hands forward. Bring your forehead down in front of your knees. Pose of a child. Take a well-deserved rest. And then slowly come back up to table. I'm going to suggest now that we go down on our elbows and do the puppy dog stretch. Bring your knees just a little wider, hands flat on the floor, fingers spread wide, and bring your chin back to the floor near your elbows or between your elbows. Forehead or chin down to the floor. Maybe the chest finds the floor as well. All right, and then push into your hands and bring the hips to the floor. Upward dog. And back to table. Let's turn the toes under, bring the hands under the shoulders, and lift the hips up, downward dog. Drop your head, lift your hips. Hold in a nice, stretchy, hip lifted, head dropped, downward dog. Nothing fancy here, just a downward dog. Hold and breathe. Awesome. Come back onto your knees and let's thread the needle. I'm going to come with my table position, strong and aligned. Take my right hand through behind the left shoulder and down to the shoulder comes to the floor. The side of the face comes to the floor. The hips are up high. And I'm really on my side of my face and my shoulder. This other hand is going to come into the floor with the elbow right over the wrist and press into the floor, connecting with that shoulder blade muscle as you press your hand gently but firmly into the floor. And this is a wonderful stretch for the upper body, which we worked our upper body pretty good today. And, this is a good reward for that. Let's take that top arm and reach it out past the fingertips on the floor. Touch the floor. And then lift it up as high as it'll go. And bring it back down. Touch the floor. Breathe in and lift. Exhale. Drop the fingertips to the floor. 2 more times. Breathe in and out. And in. And out. And this time just leave the arm up there. Maybe it'll find a place where it can sort of balance and stay without a lot of effort. Crazy. Thread the needle. Bring the hand to the floor. Press into the floor. Bring your body back up. And let's cat and cow a few more times. Arch and sway. Arch and sway. Keep arching and swaying. Let's get ready to thread the needle on the other side. So get ready. Make your nice strong table. Left fingers behind the right wrist. Shoulder comes down, face comes down, side of your face comes down. Find the floor with your temple or your cheek. And then reach that hand, the right hand, into the floor. Press gently with the elbow directly above the wrist. Squeezing the shoulder blade. Beautiful. Reach the hand beyond the fingers on the floor. Touch the floor and lift it up. Breathe in and out. Lift up and down. Reach up and down. Reach up and down. One more time. And then leave the hand up in the air. Let it just hang there. Finding a balance point. Beautiful. Hand to the floor. Push yourself back up into table. Cat and cow a few more times. Let's turn the toes under and do another downward dog. Lift the hips up. Find your feet. Place them thoughtfully. Drop the head between the arms. Take a minute to walk your dog. Lift one heel and let your hips move left and right. Pick the other heel up. Shifting your weight. Pick one foot up at a time. And then let's walk the feet a little closer to the hands. Walk the hands a little closer to the feet. Forward fold. Ragdoll pose. Let your head hang. Let your arms hang. Begin to move the hips in a figure 8. Bend your knees, hands to your knees. Push yourself up. Take a minute to just be in yoga, in your nice mountain pose. Check your heels are under your hips, toes pointed forwards. Lift through the knees, the hips, tuck your tailbone under, tuck your belly in, lift your chest. Shoulders go back, arms hang from the shoulders. Lift the top of your head up. Mountain pose, you are in control of all you survey. Dominant, powerful, your feet are anchored in the earth and your head is in the clouds. Let's have the sunrise on the mountain. Lift your arms out to the side. Reach up, breathe in. Stretch as tall as you can, reach up as high as you can, breathe in. And one hand at a time, reach up, grab some apples out of the tree, pull them down, reach up, grab another, pull it down, reach up, grab, pull down, breathe. Shifting your weight on your feet as you reach up, reach up, reach up, and reach up. Let's reach both hands up. Take your right hand, let it hang by your hip, look at it down there, let it hang. Reach the other hand way up. And then bring both hands back to prayer. Now the right hand goes up, left hand goes down. Look down at your lower hand, reach your right hand way up. Looking down, look, reach up. And bring both hands back to prayer. Beautiful. Let's come back down onto our knees or back onto our regular easy position seated on our yoga mat. Thank you for joining me for yoga today. Let's end where we started, in meditation and sending love and peace, waves of joy out into the world where we need to be the change we seek, yes? And enjoy your day. Take your yoga with you as you progress through the day, wherever you may go. If you need to stand in line at the bank or somewhere, or at the grocery store, stand in mountain pose. Work with your breath and send those waves of love and joy and peace out from your heart through your radiant eyes to those in need in the world around you. Send your yoga love out. That's what I try to do, and I am so grateful for each and every one of you joining me today. So let's end where we started, in meditation. Close the eyes, do yourself the honor of a beautifully straight back. Deep, full breath into the lowest part of the belly. As we end, let's Om together. Oming from home. Here we go. Big breath in. I get the feeling you're not doing it with me. Let's do it together. Breathe in. Let's go. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. I'll see you again on Tuesday. Keep doing your plank challenge every day, 60 seconds. You don't have to throw in those fancy moves if you don't want to, but try and do your plank every day. You're going to build strength and find that you have a little bit more endurance and stamina, and that's always a good thing, right? So namaste, take care, and see you soon.